Hello, myself Zainab Khan, and in this I'm going to explain about GenPept database. GenPept is a database of GenBank gene product, namely the translation of all coding sequence features with translation qualifier. GenPept is not an official release from the NCBI, but thoroughly maintained and synchronized with each release of GenBank. GenBank is most widely used example of this database. It gets sequence database which are derived from sequences stored in nucleotide database maintained collaboratively by the DNA Databank of Japan. GenPept format is text-based format and derived from the parent GenBank format. It is a multi-sequence format and each sequence is terminated by /. GenPept files and extension. By default, files terminated by the extension GP, GenPept and GenPept are recognized by the Explorer and displayed with a GenPept icon. Association between GenPept files and extension can be adjusted in the option Miscellaneous File panel. Viewing GenPept files in the Explorer. To view the sequence contained in a GenPept file, click on plus sign in front of the node as follow. If GenBank fails to pass a sequence, an error sign will be shown in the Explorer. The other record of the file will be valid as long as / separators are properly located. The GenPept editor. To open a GenPept file, either double-click on the corresponding node in the Explorer or choose the Menu File option from the main menu to access the file dialog. Once open in the editor, the GenPept file is automatically parsed and highlighted appropriately. The color schema can be adjusted in the font and color category of the options panel. REFSEQ. It is a collection of non-redundant data set of nucleotide and protein sequence with bibliographic annotation and corresponding features. This provides curated features for transcription, proteins and genomic regions, plus computationally derived nucleotide sequence and protein for major research organism. It is available from primary submission available in the GenBank. It serves as the basis for medical, functional and diversity studies. Get GenPept. Get GenPept retrieve a protein sequence information from the GenPept database, which is translation of the nucleotide sequence in the GenBank database and is maintained by the National Center of Biotechnology Information. The GenBank file usually ends with .gb or sometime .gbk. The GenBank format for protein has been renamed to GenPept. The GenPept and GenBank are essentially the same format. It is divided into 3 parts. Header, it is direct and very precise or brief introductory part. Features, it represents all genes in sequence, location of genes in genome protein product, and coding genes and other parts. Sequence start with origin followed by the sequence. Header section of GenPept format. It contains locus, definition, then access and version, keyword, source, organism, reference, author, title. Feature section of GenPept format. It contains features, source, coding sequences, gene. Sequence section of GenPept format contain origin, start with origin. In header section, the locus name is followed by a short definition line and a unique accession number. The reference section lists articles relevant to the sequence determination. This list can be quite long for large sequences. The feature section lists the definition and exact range of multiple type of elements that have been recognized in the sequence, include promoter element, ribosome binding sites, and protein coding segments. The sequence section round out the GenBank entry where the nucleotides are listed between the origin keyword and final that signals the very end of the entry. Thank you.